Yo guys, it's Xavier here with another video. This video will be about top 5 combo ideas you should try with your friends, or if you're doing private matches with others. But yeah, without further ado, let's begin. At number 5, it is D.R.E.A.M Howitzer and Steel. D.R.E.A.M ults first, Howitzer ults, then Steel ults. Hopefully, if D.R.E.A.M does her ult and like some of the teammates, like at least 3 or 2 teammates are in there, Howitzer can ult. But if it's only one, that D.R.E.A.M catches in the ult, there's no need for the rest of them to do ult. So it's not really a big, like, that's why I put it as 5, because it's not really a big issue really. It will be a big issue if it's like end of the game, if you don't get that person. But if that person's a vital person, like a ranger who does a big damage, and that's a good player, and you killed that person, then good for you. But most likely I put it as 5 because it won't be as useful, because I know that people don't play as D.R.E.A.M. I have not been playing with a lot of D.R.E.A.Mers lately, but yeah, if some of you with friends and all that who play with D.R.E.A.M, you should try this. In my opinion, it's a good idea, but give me some feedback on this ult if you like it or not, and if it works. So yeah, that's number 4. Number 3 is Grutz, Richter, and Chimera. Grutz should bleed the enemy, whoever is fighting, tank or not, bleed the enemy, pull the enemy. When the Grutz pulls the enemy, Richter should get ready to throw his chain at the enemy to pull him to him. When he pulls him to him, Chimera should use his ult. If it's not a tank, then most likely the enemy will be dead, and Grutz don't need to come to help, well, don't need to jump back to help them. But if it's a tank, like Rampage or anything like that, or Steel, Grutz should come back and help the enemy. Well, Grutz should come back and help the team. Why is it enemy? Sorry about that. But yeah, Grutz should come back and help the team, beat up the tank. Obviously, Richter should silence the tank, so he doesn't have any, like, so he can't run away or anything like that, just in case it's a Rampage or Steel or whatever, etc, etc. But if it's not a tank, Grutz don't need to come back. But if it is a tank, Grutz, you should go back and assist your teammates and defeat the enemy. But yeah, that is number 3. I've put some thought into number 2. Like number 1 and number 2 got me like thinking, but I think number 1 would actually be a destroyer if you do it right. But this one is a destroyer. But anyway, let's get into it. Number 2, it is Aurora, Steel, and Gideon. Obviously, Gideon uses the first one to use his ult. So Gideon uses his ult, pulls the enemy, as much enemy as he can. Whilst that happening, Aurora should use her ult and freeze him, so it helps them even more, like pull them in. While if they're all in a group, this should go well for the finishing touch. So the finishing touch is when the enemy is fully frozen, Steel should be doing his ult. By the time he hits the floor with his ult, they should blow up with ice, obviously, because the ice explosion from Aurora should explode, and that will do massive damage in my opinion. It will do massive damage, and it'll probably be a team wipeout. In my opinion, it would wipe a team out. But yeah, that is number 2. And at number 1, it is Gideon, Steel, and Murdoch. Gideon uses his ult to get as much enemies together as he can. If all the enemies are in a bunch, then the ult is going well. Steel uses his ult. When Steel uses his ult and the enemies are in stuns, Murdoch should use his ult for the snipe. When Murdoch snipes, that should take down probably 3, 4, maybe the whole enemy team. But obviously, most likely the tank will survive, or the person who's like a tank damager will survive. But yeah, that's number 1. I hope you like my ideas. If you tried these combos, please tell me how it was and how it went. But yeah, hope you like this video. Subscribe, and see you next time.